Hello, my name is Meryl Mellon. I am a math and physics teacher at Vanguard College Preparatory Academy. You may be wondering what is Vanguard College Preparatory Academy. It is an Aspire public school which is located in California. Well, more specifically, it's close to Modesto. So if you know where Modesto is, that's pretty much where we are. I'm making this video as the beginning of a series of instructional videos for the math classes that I teach, and I encourage any teacher out there to use them as well if he desires to have his students listen to me. I do have a nice voice, I believe. But the main reason why I'm doing this is because I want to teach using a flipped classroom model. And do you want to change the color scheme to improve performance? Keep the color scheme to Windows 7 Basic, keep the color scheme, but ask me again if the computer. Keep the current color scheme and don't show this message ever again. Anyways, awkward. That did not disrupt my flow at all. Anyways, I really want to teach using a flipped classroom model, and what that is pretty neat thing. In a traditional classroom, we have a teacher, which is me. I am not everyone's teacher, but I'm teacher to few. And we have a few students, so they're like standing right there, and they are physically smaller than I am most of the time. I mean, sometimes I do have a kid who even scares me a little bit, but I can take most of them. I think I can take these two at least. You know what? On a good day, I think I can. Anyways, that's besides the point. So I am in a traditional classroom model. The teacher is the center of the classroom, because what happens is this guy right here, his primary job is when the teacher is talking, you do not talk. Don't you dare speak while I speak. Yeah, that's right. Let me use a red color to show how serious I am. Yeah, if you wait. Okay, like I'm serious about this. Bam. Oh, that's how you do it? Yeah. That is right. Don't. Are you serious? Come on. Like, how do I select this? Alrighty. So what am I supposed to do if I want it? If I want it, I say please. 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 Yeah. There we go. Anyways, that's not even funny anymore because this just happened. So let's undo this, because if someone just walks into the room by watching the video and I'm crossing out students, that's not gonna make me look good. Because I like students, I like this guy. I like him a lot. I feel like I need to justify myself at this point. But these students have to listen to me, and his primary job is not to talk at all, because one of my rules is actually when I'm talking, you can't be talking, else things are gonna happen, they're gonna be stares, and they just cannot be talking while I'm talking. But that's not really fun for them, and what happens is this kid's gonna be bored and say, hey man, did you watch the games? Like, you know what, I don't watch games, so I don't know why you're talking to me. But this kid wants to listen to me because he wants to learn, but he's being disrupted by these two kids, and it's just not fun for anyone. So also, the number one problem I have with this teaching model is students will, for instance, if they want to learn like the quadratic equation, right? I teach them like, oh, okay, x equals negative b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. And then what I might do is, okay, well, using the quadratic equation, solve this. Oh, sorry, this is called the quadratic formula. Alrighty, this is not the quadratic equation. This is called the quadratic formula. I would ask them to solve the quadratic equation, which is going to be down here, like 4x squared plus 2x minus 1 or something like that. And this is going to be A, that's B, that's C. And I'm not trying to teach this right now, but pretty much I'm just going to be teaching them the basics. And then maybe throw in like a word problem. So little Timmy right here kind of gets it, like, you know what, I am getting this. Like, just plug this right there, and then like these go right here, and then, you know, like this goes right here as well, and then this goes right there, and then this one goes also right here, and all that good stuff. But then he goes home, and then he's going further along the problems, and then that he will come across problems that are way more difficult, that require him not only to know this equation, but to also understand the meaning behind it and how to apply it in a real life situation. So that's no good. I mean, he's gonna be on his own at home, you know, and not every student is fortunate to have someone at home who gets this stuff in particular. Sorry, I just had to yawn a little bit, but not that I'm tired or anything. I'm just a yawner. For no reason, I will yawn. It could be 3 p.m. in the afternoon, and I will yawn. Well, not on at 3. It might be very. It could be like give or take 10 minutes. But he will not have anyone. He might not have anyone available to help him with a more difficult problem if it's more challenging. So what a flipped classroom is it will take. I am not the center. Let's put a cross around me now. Bam, bad teacher. And what happens is Timmy will be at home, and his job at home is to watch the lecture that I create and then come to class. That's his job at home. Just watch it, get in the car. Well, you don't drive though, let your parents drive, and then come to school. Unless you have a driver's license or something like that. So what happens in the classroom, let me just get rid of this. New. I do not want to save it. In the classroom, Timmy is sitting next to Jennifer, which was a strategic move on his part because he likes Jennifer, and he says, "Hey Jen," and then she says, "What's up?" And he said, he might say this very important question. He might ask, "Hey, do you know why we even do this? How do we use this in real life?" And then they might start discussing this, and it becomes less of a math class, more of a discussion and how things are being applied. They use critical thinking. It's way better. And the rule that I want to implement is, if Timmy is doing a problem and he doesn't understand something, he cannot ask me for help unless he has asked his peers or his group members. And if, for instance, Jennifer doesn't get it, then this is me, Mr. S, right here. By the way, my students call me Mr. S. So that's Mr. S. Actually, Mr. S is more of a green kind of guy. Hey, look, it's working now. Like, automatically does it. So that's me right here. That's me, and I have a pink shadow. Follow me. But if they don't understand it, they can call me over, and I will come over, and I will actually work with them. So not only is Timmy able to ask a peer, but I will be there as well if the peer doesn't know it. I would like them to be able to talk to each other, discuss it, because it's way more fun that way. I am naturally a very boring individual. I'm not fun at all, and Jennifer might be fun, you know, and then Timmy and Jennifer can work together, and that's about all the professionalism they're gonna have. But the idea is that they can talk to peers, work with peers, and then I will be available as well. Just a few programs I used to do this. This program's called Smooth Draw, and what's nice about this is I can draw really lightly and neat, and then I can go crazy. I can be like really thick, which is really nice. I like that. I like that so much. It's like I can draw a little Timmy right there, and then this is Mr. S, without having to do anything but press very hardly, if that is a, yeah, I think that's a word, on this pattern I'm using. I'm using a Wacom bamboo pen tablet, and I'm probably butchered this name, but I'm using this thing right here. I'm gonna call it thingy. Tablet. I'm using my tablet with a pen. I'm using a tablet with a pen. And I love Amazon. I'm a suck for Amazon. I know. I like when I'm expecting a package. I don't know if you are the same way, but when the package comes, I'm really happy. So that's pretty much it. I'm doing a flipped classroom. I would go over my resume on this video, but if another teacher wants to use it, putting my resume here wouldn't really help the cause. So I'm just gonna do the resume thing in class with all my students. But that's the basic idea. That pretty much is it. The whole point is for the student have a better experience learning, and to do that they need to be able to engage with each other and have discussions, not sit and make sure that you're not talking while I'm teaching. So that's it. That's my first video, and then stay tuned for all the other videos. And my syllabus tells my students to subscribe. If you are not my student, I would subscribe anyways, so you can have easy access to my videos if your teacher is asking you to watch them. Anyways, you have a fantastic day. I sure will as well. You have a good day. I'll say that twice for some reason.